And then later, I think maybe we'll play Shadow the Hedgehog later after we play for a few hours. And then later, I think maybe we'll play Shadow the Hedgehog. I do enjoy my GameCube streams. I'm gonna do that later tonight. Stream some Cube. Hey, Flash. So we gotta repair our tools here. And put my Blackstone stuff away here. There's a bunch of this diorite in my way of expanding the I want to put trees in here, though. That's my issue, is I'm crazy like that. I want to... It's going to take me a long time to get to the surface. Obviously, that's long-term goals. We want the tower to... Eventually, I don't think we'll have the stairs going to the surface. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll redo them. I don't know. I don't hate the way it looks. It's just... I think we can do stairs better. Now here's the problem. We run into this big, huge dripstone cave here. We're going to have to seal off some of the side passages so we don't... We have to get a shovel. There's some dirt there. But the goal is... to expand the tower's footprint into the cave some more. Obviously, I want to build something on the back of it. A room for animals, or maybe a farm. That's what we got so far in the storage room. We're not done yet, but some warped blue wood flooring here, and we got some cobblestone. Stairs. So from the bottom, they're really, really cool looking. But from the top, not so much. But obviously, we're going to put more chests over here. And then on the bottom part of this, once I figure out what I'm going to do stair-wise, I'm going to have a stair going to the side. And I'm going to put more chests down here. We need to, you know... need to do some more chopping of the stone in here, but like, that's pretty cool. I dig it. Maybe I'm gonna put I gotta put some lanterns or some chains or just figure out a way to light this up good. And obviously we got some, you know, we gotta flatten the floor down here. I want to keep this quarry down here, because I'm going to need more of this stone here, more of this deep slate. But I'm probably going to fill this in, honestly. Because in order to build what I've envisioned, I have to flatten some of this. Have to knock this wall down. All this has to go away. I wonder how far away I am from punching through that back wall there. We are not that far away as I thought. Not as far away as I thought here, punching through the wall. Some of this stone is going to be used to fill up the holes in the floor down there. Some of it's going to be traded away, obviously. Right now we just have it on peaceful right now because the nearest woodland mansion is 10,000 blocks away, so it's not going to affect the woodland mansion. But when you're doing a construction project this big, you don't want to deal with creepers blowing up your stuff. You don't want to deal with the skeletons. I could build in survival, but it's a lot more difficult because I'm always running out of food. We're still building in survival, just have it on peaceful temporarily, just so we can focus on the creative aspect of it. And then once I have everything, you know, I recommend putting it on peaceful when you do build farms in the nether. I want to build a frog light farm, actually. I found a spawner. The problem is, golly, that's a difficult farm to build because you have to like bring the frogs through the nether on a nether highway. And you have to do that in peaceful because the ghast blow you up. You know, if you have to go 30 minutes away in the nether, it's like a 30-minute journey to my spawner in the nether. So when I do that, I'm not going to have it on easy or hard or normal. I'm just going to have it on peaceful because you have to bring the frogs on a leash or in boats through the nether on nether highways. And they can get killed by a magma block or a single little bit of lava, or, you know, just their leash can break and they can fall into the lava. I had that happen. I had that happen last time. I made on my previous world, I have a frog-light farm, and that took an entire weekend just to make the farm, honestly. And like I'd wake up early before work and like play the game for like, you know, an hour or two. But later, after I play some Minecraft, we're probably going to stream some, maybe some PlayStation 3 stuff, or maybe, you know, maybe a little Shadow the Hedgehog. Because I've been off of work on vacation for like 2 weeks, and I have to get back into my sleep schedule for work, so I have to like stay up all night playing video games till like 4 a.m., because I normally work till really early in the morning. So we're going to play some games tonight. might take a break in between certain streams to eat food, but you know. But probably late night we're going to be, you know. I'm probably going to alternate between Shadow the Hedgehog and Minecraft in the next couple of weeks streaming anyway. Or I might also play Screamer. I want that new Lego Batman, but I got to pay my rent this in 5 days, so. There's very few games I've actually been planning on buying the rest of this year. Most of the games I'm trying to get are games from childhood. Like I'm trying to get Oracle of Seasons for the Game Boy Color. I actually got to work on that too, though. I gotta finish Oracle of Ages. I was streaming that a couple months ago. I gotta work on that. I wanna eventually stream Metroid Fusion. I haven't played that game in like 20 years, at least. Or at least it's been at least 15 years since I played Fusion. I remember I had it in high school. When I was in high school, I had like a Nintendo DS, and I'd like bring it to school, and like on lunch I'd be playing like Metroid Fusion or Metroid Prime Hunters. I'm waiting for somebody to do a Nintendo DS, you know, like a FGPA, like a hardware emulation DS console you can plug into your TV. Like Mod Retro, get on that. That would be cool. Like you could emulate the DS. Like you could. It was a hardware emulation of the DS where you could play the DS on your TV. Like, wouldn't that be cool if you could like basically have a home console that was basically a Nintendo DS or 3DS, and you could play the games on the big TV and use the actual DS as the controller and like for the touchscreen stuff, but you could like stream it and like play it through your TV. Or maybe I don't know how Mod Retro would do it. I don't know how Analog would do it, but it'd be fascinating. There'll come a day, though. There'll come a day when they figure out how to do the DS as like a hardware emulation modern retro console. Like, I am on the pre-order list for the Mod Retro Nintendo 64, and I'm hoping to get one. I'm saving up the money right now. I am super excited for the M64 by Mod Retro, though. Also, I do need a power supply for my original Nintendo 64, because my power supply is not working correctly, and that's why I stopped streaming N64 for a while, because it would just randomly shut off, and then like you'd have to like reboot the Nintendo 64 and like blow on the cartridge 3 times. You know. I love Super Nintendo, but I just don't have the money to collect Super Nintendo right now. I used to have one way back in the day. I used to love playing Mecha Warrior, Sim City, Joe and Mac, that Caveman game, that Data East game, and I play Link to the Past. I don't think I ever had Super Metroid, though. Maybe I did. I can't remember. And I think I had Super Metroid, but I had it on the Wii, like I had the Virtual Console, because I couldn't find a real working copy of Super Metroid that was under $100 back in the day in college. I would love to have a real copy of Super Metroid, though. I would love to have that. I think that's what Zero Mission. Isn't Zero Mission a remake of Super Metroid? I can't remember. I think it is. Actually, I think it's a prequel. I think it's a remake of the original Metroid. Zero Mission is. I'd have to look it up. But I used to have that game too. That game was cool. Flash. Come on, kitty. Come on, kitty. Come over here, bud. I mean, there's a few games coming out for Switch 2 that make me want to get a Switch 2 eventually, because like that Yoshi and the Mysterious Book looks kind of cool. Kirby's Air Riders looks kind of cool. But the only video game store around here that sells Switch 2 stuff is Walmart. Or like I could get it off Amazon. I don't have a GameStop anymore. They closed my local GameStop after it being here for like 20 years. Because GameStop said that it basically, it didn't make enough money. They were like $200,000 below what corporate wanted them to make, so they closed the whole store, and they basically like liquidated all the inventory, sold all the games real cheap. But I was financially struggling the month they closed in December because it was the holidays, and I wanted to buy. They had a copy of Zelda the Minish Cap, a real copy, for like $70, and I was like, ooh, I want that so bad, but you know, it wasn't in my budget. I know people are like, oh, just emulate, emulate, emulate. I'm like, no, Nintendo goes after you if you emulate their games and stream. Like, basically, the only way to stream Nintendo games without them coming after you legally is to, like, play a real copy off a cartridge or a disc. I know it's not in everybody's, you know, not everybody can afford to do it that way. I know. I'm trying to find a copy of Wario Land 2 for the Game Boy Color. Mm-hmm. I know people are probably bored that I'm filling in this quarry because I'm just trying to. So basically we're going to fill this in. I know it takes like 20 minutes to fill this in, but... And I mean, look at how much stone it took to fill this in, though. Well, we're not even done yet. Like, we need at least another 2 stacks of stone. So we gotta fill this in, and we're gonna fill that in. We're at least gonna, like, level off the floor here. So we gotta finish filling this. I might fill that one in too, but I'm probably gonna fill this one in. I gotta fill that in. It's a lot of work, but you know, it has to be done. So we need some more stone. And where did I put my... I gotta also get a leather farm for like item frames, because we're still moving everything. I really struggle with organization in this game. I really do. Oftentimes I build my storage unit in the game. Like, I just have chests plonked down everywhere for the longest time, and like I'm 40 or 50 hours just in building a place that I like for storage. And obviously without all the leather I need more item frames so we know what goes in the box. That would be helpful. But we got to go back down and fill in the floor so I can put what I was going to build down there. See, I'm going to store items down here, so we need everything to be kind of flat and uniform, because this is going to be the basement. Everything underneath, we're going to build everything up. Eventually the tower will... So this is the problem with building in caves. It's easy to just go crazy and just dig and dig and dig and dig. And then you end up having to fill in some of the holes you dug or just some of the natural formations because you want to make everything flat and level. Flash, sit down, buddy. Oh, cat. Ow, 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 ow. Why'd you have to put your claws out? There we go. You can lay down if you want, buddy. So we have to flatten everything. I have to get rid of this piece here. But this is the urgent part here. We gotta fill in the rest of this. Stay with me, people. I know this is the boring part. We're not actually building anything really. We're just filling in holes. But if you're gonna build something big, you have to flatten the terrain. Even if you're in a cave, you have to flatten things. Either that or you have to adapt and like build into the wall in a way that makes sense. Because I kind of like to build a mixture of like fantasy style, kind of like science fiction meets the medieval, meets like, you know, Mines of Moria type stuff, and like, you know, the castle from Labyrinth and a little bit of the castle from the Dark Crystal meets like Mines of Moria meets, you know, Rivendell from Lord of the Rings is really great. Rivendell is really beautiful. Or the Machine City from the Matrix is really cool. I really like that. It's going to take a little bit. So we're just going to fill this in. We're almost there, though. So basically, we got to rebuild that. We're going to put a floor underneath all these guys. I want to put like an underground courtyard here too, like We need to get some more pickaxes. But anyway, we have to go and repair our stuff. This is the build so far. We're not done. Still gotta put something back here. Decide whether I'm gonna grow vegetables here or make it like a courtyard, something. Maybe some flowers or something. Put something back here, which means I gotta get rid of that. We got a cow we gotta put somewhere. We got our stairs I'm gonna probably redesign. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the pillar, but I gotta like actually finish these stairs and like figure them out. So it would be at about 80, where it would make through the hole about 81 blocks. We're at 30. The bottom of the tower is, we are at about about 40. So we got to go up 40 blocks from the top of this tower. Still got to finish that. The back side of this. Mm-hmm. There's a bunch of die rat here. I have to figure out what I'm going to do with all this, but I'm going to knock this down. The goal is build this up more too around the area here. I'm going to redo the front entrance to this. I'm going to have to like make it more interesting, but you know. Ooh, we are full. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna I don't even know what I'm going to do with all this iron. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh man, my allergies. Unfortunately, we made the world's greatest cat burner. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm gonna go dump all these red flowers into the bone mealer I have up here. Obviously, we're not done up here. We're trying to expose more of the build site for the tower, but... There we are. All right. Oh, hello. No. Everybody always asks that. I'm doing a solo world where I'm just trying to do everything myself. I don't want anybody influencing my building style. I want to, like, build everything myself. Other than my friend, he helped me build a farm, but, you know. Let's see, where am I going to put that? Gotta figure out where I'm gonna put that. I had a chest that was full of it. There we go. We gotta go find some more leather, I think. Oh, I need a shovel. We gotta get rid of some of this dirt. And I'm not trying to be mean to anybody, but, you know, I'm just trying to do my own thing here, build my own thing. I don't really play multiplayer that much with people anymore. I really don't. Where'd I put those stupid shovels? I thought I had shovels. Yeah, my friend was right. I need to get organized more. I think we're gonna go with get some of those. Where'd I put my other blocks, though? I had more building blocks, didn't I? Thought I had more. Maybe I put them in here. I'll have to check my blackstone chest. Okay, move, kitty. Can you move for me, buddy? Just move a little bit. There you go, sir. No, I gotta finish the floor and everything. I gotta go to it. Do I have a stone cutter around here? How do I build a stone cutter again? I got the iron to do it. I'll build another one. I always forget where I put the stupid stone cutter. And so now we're going to go down and we're going to build some supports to kind of make this look, you know, but you can see here that I'm going to build the scaffolding. I have to try to mimic what I already built here. So it goes down one lower than the arches. So first we're going to rough it in. And then we are going to actually build it. We need more of these blocks, though. So it's 3. And then I want to go into the wall enough so I'm going to have like 4 blocks out, I think. One, 2. This be 2. One, 2, 3. And then that would be number 4 there. But that would also mean I'd have to knock this wall down a little bit more. So we're going to just put the blocks in the wall there. We start with that one. And then it's going to take a bit to kind of chisel this away to make it look presentable. I'm going to put a chest down here, I think. Some people won't understand. You're like, oh, you were finished. I'm like, no, I'm not finished. I keep building until I like it. Sometimes that means I I gotta tear things down a little bit more. So be it. Mm-hmm. Oh man. I'll be back. All right. There we are. Flashy. What are you doing, big guy? You big blue cat. Okay. So we need to cut away this, this, and this. Some people think I'm insane, probably, for like doing this. I need to cut away all this. Time to go get a shovel. I think I have one in here. Might as well trade some iron while we're here. Silk touch, unbreaking 3, mending. If it doesn't have efficiency though, so it wouldn't be. Do I have an efficiency villager? So we're gonna go back over here. Into the bowels of my base. Okay. It's gonna take some serious blackstone to do this. I'm gonna actually have to go back to the nether and get more eventually. So we're gonna cut away all that because we're trying to. So we're going to chop this out of the way here. And obviously I want to remove this part of the wall too. Because if we're going to do stairs, we're going to make them go down all the way to the bottom first. And then we're going to have stairs going on the side to go all the way up. Or either that or one of these is going to be going up, the other one's going to be going down. But first, we have to build our scaffolding to go up. I'll need some more of those chiseled blackstone bricks and some of the smooths. Do I have enough smooths? I think I have enough smooths. We need the ones with the faces of the, like the snouts on them. Because I dig those. See, the piglin in the nether, they build just these giant monoliths, but they don't have any shape to them. They don't have enough shape to them. My idea was, what if the piglins could actually build something good, you know? That's my theme. Like, what if they could actually build, like, a master builder level structure? I don't want to vary the blocks, because if they just endlessly repeat, okay. So we got that part locked in. Now we're going to go down. And put some torches or some lanterns in the area so I can see what I'm doing. One, two, three, four. And so then we will start our next archway right here. think that we might have to actually... Yeah, we might have to actually chop this part out of here. I'm going to have to take these torches out of here, the lanterns out of here too. We're going to try to go crazier. We're going to try to do like more archways going down. But for now, we just need to put up some torches, some regular torches on this so that we can see where we're going with this. Hello, how you doing? So, this is the part. Even if no one's ever going to see it, I like to have all the blocks kind of look nice. Even if it's a part you won't normally see. I mean, I suppose you could put like a window here. That'd be kind of cool. But I'm probably going to put an archway there instead. We got to go down. Because first I have to decide how deep we're going to go with the pillar here. I know we're going to have to match up to the black stone already built there, so... There's a fat pillar there, so... Gonna go... We're just going to match it. We got to get the scaffolding going. When you build with blackstone, it's a lot easier to do it in peaceful when if you're playing in survival, because normally there'd be all these creepers trying to blow me up, because this stuff just, you have to light up everything so good with this. Because this block naturally just kind of eats the light. But I just like how it looks with certain palettes, you know? Certain colors just look... It's hard to build with black in Minecraft. It's hard to, because if you don't have lots of color, since every color kind of goes with black, you can kind of just alternate colors and just have this... have this really interesting build going. What I really want to do is I want to do something crazy, though, for this entryway. Scaffolding can be annoying. But you just need to... I don't know how I'm going to do this. Or maybe that's just, I need to bring those down. I don't know. No, I don't want to place it there. I want to place it... There we go. Okay, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with gas. I think I'm going to widen this a little bit. Oh, come on. No, I want to place them the other way. Nah, not filling the deep slate stairs right there. So we're just gonna go. We'll just use filler brick for that. And we're just going to build into the wall here because we're trying to make it look as close to this being continuous, you know? So every room has to kind of... I mean, you could eventually put something else here, but we're just gonna fill it in for now. Eventually I could put something else here, but, you know. Give it a little bit of that gilding. See, look at that. And obviously we're going to have an archway underneath in regards to, we're going to have a support archway or something, you know. Because a block above where it starts, we want to put a support archway in there. Although this one's probably going to be like, I want to do this one kind of thicker than the other ones. Or instead of doing it like this, we could just go and we need some copper, obviously, till we do the copper, and we do the, we need to enlarge this, though. Or we could kind of, I don't know. That would mean I'd have to enlarge this or possibly... Because now we're kind of stumped here. I got an idea. So it just goes down. Although my buddy, he's always like, oh, they gotta go the same direction. Mm-hmm. I don't want to put them down there, game. I want to move the archway down, I think. Either that or... I have to put something on the wall. Or put a pillar or something. Okay, that kind of works. Mm-hmm. Maybe... Maybe... I'll have to change the arch design then. Oh, hello. Yeah, we're just kind of figuring out here the, I don't know, the arch. The arch is the difficult part. Because at first I really liked it, but then I was like, Because it ties into the storage, but we need something more bold when you're entering. But we got this archway here, but I suppose we could put... Maybe 2 more arches, I'm thinking. Yeah, this is my base, yeah. We are building something crazy here, so that's my problem, is I build... I get kind of where I want it to look a certain way, and so... Skinny arch there. And a skinny arch there would totally... Then that wall's got to come out more, or it'll be taller than the other arches, maybe. Okay. We're going to start there. No, I got to work tomorrow. Yeah, I have a full-time job. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's just... It sucks sometimes working full-time because you just don't get to do everything you want to do, but... People don't really... The percentage of people that can do this for a job, pretty low. Most people can't really play video games for a living. I think one of my cousins was saying he wanted to play video games for a living back in the day, and like... my roommate's kid, he wants to play video games. Oh, bye. All right, I'm gonna eat dinner. Everyone have a good